Hello one, hello all, hello my beautiful sweet angel. It's me, your host, Young Chuck. And I've just finished watching the 1994 flick The Mask, starring one James Carrey. Wow, that was epic. Sadly, my memory is horrible. So much of the interesting details, much of my interesting commentary, much of the things that I wanted to say are going to be lost to the sands of time. Damn it all. But that's fine. Instead, I'm just going to vomit out a bunch of random tidbits that I appreciated, random tidbits that I did not appreciate, and just other information that you might care to know. Here we are, discussing The Mask. First of all, let's start with the setting of this movie. It takes place in the fictional Edge City. Now, I'm not sure if Edge City is in Canada. I'm not sure if Edge City is in the United States, what state it's in. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I've been to Edge City before. Yeah, it was a real long detour on my way to Goonerville. Cue the air horn. Editor, hit the air horn noise. Gang shit. Okay, so this movie takes place in Edge City. Jim Carrey lives in Edge City, and he finds a special magical mask. Now, maybe some people think that Jim Carrey is more entertaining with the green mask on. For me, I prefer Jim Carrey just as he is. I think that he's beautiful. He doesn't need the extra charisma that the mask provides him. It turns him into someone that he's not. Okay? Now, I wouldn't call this movie funny, all right? I didn't really laugh at all during this movie. And I'm not sure if that's because it's not a comedy or if because this movie hit too close to home. We all wear masks, right, in public, to hide our inner secrets and our inner pain. I know very well the uses of wearing a mask in public, right? So to see Jim Carrey as he is without the mask and Jim Carrey acting within the mask, it sort of pains me because I understand the deeper philosophical points that this movie is trying to make because they happen every day in my own life. The video FX, sorry, gotta adjust my hairnet here. The video effects in this movie are simply chef's kiss, baby. There is one scene in particular where Jim Carrey turns into a dog. Now, this left me wondering, why not just shoot the entire movie with Jim Carrey looking like this dog creature? That is the sequel to The Mask that I wanted. Forget this Son of the Mask bullshit. We want dog-faced Jim Carrey. His landlady's name is Mrs. Peenman. Yes, you heard me right, Mrs. Peenman. So, that's awesome. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the male gaze. I've heard this phrase thrown around a lot. The male gaze this, the male gaze that. I felt that the male gaze was on display in a sickening fashion in this movie. Jim Carrey and his co-workers and all the other males in this movie spend the duration of the film oogling or ogling or whatever the fuck the word is. They spend it ogling women like horny animals. It's disgusting, damn it. Where's the justice? Where is it? Me? I'm a proud feminist, so I don't look at women that way. If you ever catch me male gazing like that, put a bullet between my fucking eyes, because I don't want to be lumped in with these freaks and these perverts. Nuh-uh. I'm a proud feminist. And proud feminists, we say, no more male gaze. Shouts out to the male gaze, though. Okay, I just want to be inclusive, but not inclusive to the perverts. The Mask was an excellent movie. I would watch it again. Over the next moment or so, I'm going to rapidly list several things about this movie that I appreciated. First of all, I loved his teeth. Were they made out of Scrabble pieces? Is his landlady's name really Mrs. Peenman? I desperately want to go to a jazz club someday. Who the fuck is Lady Godiva? If you don't mind, I'd like to air a couple grievances about this film. My first grievance is with the villain. The villain is horribly written as a character. When I watched this movie, I had no idea what his motives or intentions were for his actions. Why is he trying to rob the bank? Why is he trying to blow up the nightclub? Why is he trying to shoot people? Does he love his girlfriend? Is he trying to kill his girlfriend? What the hell is going on? Okay, I went through this movie not knowing a damn thing about the villain. And when the movie ended, I actually had to go back and watch the first 20 minutes of the film again, partially to stimulate my memory of what happened in the first 20 minutes, but also to see if I could find out why the hell the villain was doing villainous things. In my second watch through, it was made a little more clear why he was robbing banks, or at least I heard him say that he was going to rob a bank, which I guess I didn't hear the first time. But I think his intentions and motives were still unclear, just very lacking in character depth or character development. And this is hard because without a strong villain, the hero is just not as effective. He's not made to look as strong. So I think this movie really would have improved a lot with a stronger villain. I think the villain's name was Dorian, but he had like some dad or some boss or something that was maybe even higher up than him, but he wasn't really involved. He just like got in the way of my understanding. So wasn't too thrilled about the villain situation. And I think even in The Mask, Jim Carrey is maybe even a sort of villainous character. He robs banks. He just does mischievous things. And sometimes mischief is good, but sometimes mischief causes people to get hurt. The second grievance I have with this film is I'm sick of seeing the police in every fucking movie I watch. Does Hollywood have some backdoor deal with police departments to ensure that they have to have at least one police officer in every fucking Hollywood movie? Can I get through a fucking movie without seeing an ugly copper on my screen? John Wick, police, heavy police. Sin City, heavy police presence. Jumanji, heavy police presence. The Mask, heavy police presence. I'm fucking sick of it. Okay? No more cops. Give me a break. All right, just for 3 or 4 movies. No police, please. Ay, ay, ay. And in every fucking movie, they're made to look like schmucks. You know, unless it's some, like, Die Hard type situation where it's like a super cop. They're either doing things that a police officer would never do, or doing things that a police officer would do by being completely fucking inept. So there's my grievances with The Mask. All in all, though, I really did like this movie. I think everything was done for a reason. I think this is how you tell a story. Okay, there's so many elements of storytelling at play in this movie, right? So he has a dog, and it's a skinny dog, okay? And they don't forget this. The dog comes back. He comes back to rescue him many times. He's able to. It's just fucking well written, okay? The dog, who's played by a dog actor named Max, is just lights out as a character in this movie. And in John Wick, all the fucking dog does is die, apart from maybe doing like 3 other things. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through the plot of John Wick. His wife dies. Some guy tries to buy his car. He doesn't sell him the car. And then that guy breaks into his house and kills his dog and steals the car. And then the rest of the movie is just John Wick killing people. All right, 4 things happen in the John Wick movie. In this, The Mask, fucking a million things happen. Okay, he's it's just, I'm not gonna, okay, I'm getting heated up, okay? What happened to screenplays? What happened to script writing, damn it? We need to talk about cause and effect, actions and consequences. Do these things mean nothing to Hollywood anymore? They mean something to me, damn it. They mean something to me. At the end of the day, when all is said and done, when the chickens have come home, I really enjoyed this movie. And perhaps one day I'll watch it again. And maybe next time I'll like it even more than I did this time. But for now, we have to put The Mask behind us. Let's show ourselves for who we really are. The best film review channel on YouTube. It's the weekend. I wish everyone peace and relaxation. I think I will relax with a good movie. Which one shall I watch? Please let me know. Thank you once again for joining me as I reviewed The Mask. So long for now, Young Chuck. Out. Deuces. Bye-bye.